Aloha from Idaho. My name is Doug Alvaro, and I've been cooking Hawaiian Luau pigs or Kalua pigs for the last 30 years. The one question that I've been asked every single year is, how do you do that? So my short version of what I tell people is, you dig a hole, you fill it full of wood, you put rocks, lava rocks on top of the wood, you start a fire, you get the rocks hot, you get a pig, you prepare it, you put it on chicken wire, you fill it full of rocks, you close it up, you flatten out the bed of coals, you put wet lettuce leaves on top of the bed of coals to create steam, you put the pig on its back with its feet up on top of the lettuce leaves, you take aluminum foil and drape it over the pig, and that radiates the heat back inside. Then you take more wet lettuce leaves and you put that on top of the aluminum foil, and then you take wet burlap bags and you put that on top of the wet lettuce leaves, and then you take a tarp and put it over the top, concealing that heat and steam, and then you bury it with dirt. That's the short version. Well, it's a little bit more complicated than that. So what I've done is I've created an ebook on how to cook a Hawaiian Luau pig or Kalua pig. I call it a luau pig because all my friends, they referred to it as, oh yeah, we're at the luau pig cook. So that's my reference. My dad started cooking pigs when he was young. He was born and raised on the island of Oahu, and when he graduated from high school, he came over to Idaho to go to college, and during his college years, he and his friends would get together and have a Hawaiian Luau party. And part of a Hawaiian Luau party is the Kalua pig or luau pig. So he and his friends would get together and they would improvise because they didn't have banana leaves. They didn't have a lot of the stuff that traditionally is how the Hawaiians do it on the islands, but they made do. So what I've done is, from growing up with that, ever since I was old enough to walk and stay out of trouble, I would go with my dad to these pig cooks, and as I got older, I learned how to do it. And what I've done is, 20 years ago, my wife had asked me, why don't you put together a how-to book on how to cook a Hawaiian Luau pig? Because every year we're asked the same question, how do you do that? So 20 years ago, I started this project. Today, the book is finally available to you. All you need to do, right down below the screen, is a buy now button. And that gets you instantly a PDF ebook on complete instructions on how to cook a Hawaiian Luau pig. If you've got a wedding or a class reunion or whatever, there is a reason to have a party, a Kalua pig or luau pig is perfect for it. First, not very many people know how to do it in the ground, and I show you completely how to do it. Complete instructions on how to cook a Hawaiian Luau pig. All you need to do is click on the buy now button and get your instant PDF download. Thank you. Mahalo.